Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hi everyone. Let's look at the fourth question from the first file of the free response questions. So we have a graph and a table. The graph of the velocity in feet per second of a car traveling on a straight road for t is between 0 and 50 is shown above. And the table of values for v of t at 5 seconds interval of time t is shown to the right of the graph or below the graph. So, part A, during what intervals of time is the acceleration of the car positive? Give a reason for your answer. So, part A, the acceleration is positive when v of t is increasing, right? You look at the table, the velocity is increasing up to what? Up to 81, and then from 60 to 72. So it is increasing. So the acceleration is positive. A of t is positive on the first interval from 0 to 35 and 45 to 50. You can also find those two intervals from the graph, right? Why? What's the reason? We wrote it up because v of t is increasing on those two intervals. Because v of t is increasing. So, part B says, find the average acceleration for the car in feet per second. Okay, the average acceleration over the interval 0 to 50, that would be v of 50 minus v of 0, average rate of change, over 50 minus 0. Take those values from the table. V of 50 is 72, minus v of 0 is 0, over 50 minus 0. Well, in simplest form or in decimal, it's 1.44 feet per second squared. This is part B. Well, part C says find the approximation for the acceleration of the car, okay, at t equals 40. Okay, show the computations you used to arrive at your answer. Now, if you look at 40 is there in the table. So you can use the interval 35 to 40, 40 to 45, whatever, right? So you can use any of the intervals. So how about using v of 40 minus v of 35 over 40 minus 35. Take those values from the table. V of 40, 75, right? 75 minus 81 over 5. This is negative 3. Negative 6 over 5. Feet per second squared. Again, you can use another interval like 40 to 45. Okay. The last part in this question, approximate the integral from 0 to 50 with the Riemann sum using the midpoint of the 5 sub-intervals of equal length. So, you look at the table. The first interval will go from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, right? using the midpoint of 5 sub-intervals. So we've got 5 sub-intervals. Now the midpoint of the first interval is 5. The midpoint is, it's 15, it's 25, 35, and 45. So that integral would be, so the integral from 0 to 50 v of t dt is approximately what? The first width will be 10 times v of 5, and then 10 times v of 15, and then 10 times v of 25, and then 10 times v of 35, and then 10 times v of 45, right? So v of 5, 15, 25, 35, 45 are given in the table, and this should, if you add them all, you must get 2,530 feet. This is the fourth question in the first 5. Good luck.